go. Here for day 2. So first stop today is WiseGuys Pizza. It's a pretty big DC chain that's known for like New York style pizza. So real excited for that. It's one of my favorites. So had a bunch of Neapolitan the other day. So I'm hoping for a little bit of a difference in flavors today. So I'm gonna grab some quick shots and some good B-roll, and then we'll get right to it. Okay, so this place does pizza by the slice, which I really like because I always like trying variety. So I'm gonna get quite a couple here just to sample all the flavors they have. They have a lot here. So the ones I'm trying to get are probably maybe a spicy pepperoni, maybe the Korean chicken. Buffalo is always a classic. I mean, they got Indian pizza, which super excited for. Korean and Indian style pizza, like that's a must try, I guess. They always have the classics, the mushroom truffle. That's probably classic Italian, and same thing with maybe Godfather. That's probably super New York style. So maybe I'll get one of those. So we'll see. I'll let you know in a second. Okay, so just stepped out of WiseGuys. They have this outdoor seating area here, so not seating, I'm standing, but here. So the prices on there were okay. It's like $4.50 for a special slice. If you get like a cheese or like a pepperoni, it's like $3 and $3.50. I guess that's not bad, but I don't know. Like you can see here, all of these were about $4.50. I spent $20 on 4 slices of pizza. I do like pizza by the slice for the variety, but that is a bit much. I would say like $2, $3 a pizza slice would be good. But I don't know, they put a lot of work into these. Like if you can see from here, this is like this spicy pepperoni one I got. This is more like a grandma style pizza. Like it's super old school because you got the square cut, and you can see probably that. Yeah, it's got some good browning on both sides. So they have, oops, waste no pizza. Yeah, you can see the good browning, good leopard spotting on that. The guy told me to get the margarita because, you know, that's always a classic, the way to judge a pizza place's validity, you know. So I got one of those. So I need to grab flesh napkins. So let's see how this goes. This is way too salty. You're gonna kill your grandma with all that salt on there. I mean, the meat's good. It's just, everything's geared towards salt. You can barely taste the sauce. The crust is a little bit too thick. I don't know what kind of flour they use, or maybe it's overproofed or something, but I don't know, that one's not that great. Maybe it's because it's also not fresh too. Like when you get pizza by the slice, you kind of sacrifice a little bit of that texture. Because like it was nice of them to reheat it up, but like you get all that crispy thing right here. And this is supposed to be soft, it's supposed to be chewy, it's supposed to be like bread. But we'll see. I mean, 100% tastes like a New York slice. The sauce is sweet. It's got a little bit more balance to this one. I was just okay. Nothing impressive so far. Maybe it's not fair to judge them without getting a fresh pizza, but I really like the idea of variety. Alright, let's get something a little bit more fresh, or a little bit more unique. I've always been excited to try like Mexican pizza or Korean pizza, because you don't really find that over here on the East Coast. All you ever see that on is like the West Coast and stuff, but check that out. I mean, I love the color. I always love food that has a lot of color. You know, it like excites me. Because you know, you always eat with your eyes first. Because like those two weren't as impressive. So maybe that's what it was. But I mean, I'm pretty excited for these. Because I'm sure there's bound to be a lot of flavor. Oh yeah. Instantly far better than the other ones. Yeah, I mean, it tastes like chicken tikka masala with like avocados. It kind of completely loses its pizza flavor though. So, more like a flatbread than anything. Would I pay $5 for this though? No.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that.
That's it. I mean, one of the most important parts about pizza is the crust. And I know these are old because they're just too crunchy. It's like old bread. That's why I always think it's so important for pizza places to season it. Because it'll get to this point eventually and people want it. You know, I don't like when people skipping the crust, but if it's just unpalatable, it's unpalatable, you know? Like, I want to be able to eat it. So I think they should season it somehow. However, WiseGuys, smart move. Trying to incorporate other cultures into your food. I love when people do that. It's what America is about, right? Yeah, I completely forgot. Korean pizza. I'm Korean, so I should think this is be authentic, right? I hope it will be. I don't know. A Korean pizza should either have kimchi, like or bulgogi, galbi, or samjang, some gochujang. I don't know. I feel like these flavors aren't really working together. Ponchon should make a pizza. Chicken pizza? Oh my god. Like, I like it, but definitely not worth $5. I'd probably pay like $2 for this thing. And there's not a lot of balance either. I wish it was a bit more balanced. Just throw some kimchi on something and it'll balance the and I don't even know what they did with the cheese. Like, I can't taste any cheese. The only thing I like about it is that it's sweet. I like when people put sweet, just like a little bit of sweetness on their pizza. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and wrap this up and let's move on to the next place. Alright, so just got my pizza from Pizzeria. As I was walking towards Pizzeria, there was these guys who saw me with the camera and they were like, hey yo, get me in the shot, man. So this is just like a quick clip of them, just because they asked me to and because they followed me. So here's a quick clip of that for you guys. Thank you very much. Wow.
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 Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so it's impossible to find anywhere to eat in DC, and I'm not trying to eat on the hood of my car again, but wow, this place was actually pretty cool. I really liked what they had to offer. So this place is a St. Louis style pizza, so it's something like Chicago deep dish, but it's not actually. So it's very interesting actually. If you look at it here, right? So the way they do it is they put cook the crust and the cheese first, and then they sauce it. That's what they told me. So that's why you have such heavily sauced pizza on top, and then you got like this deep crust type deal. So it is like deep dish, but a little bit different from the Chicago style, and it's really interesting. So I like this place because you could choose 2 different types of pizzas. You can get half and half. I mean, I think most places do that, but like specialty pie, you can't really tell, but this half's supposed to be south side and this half's supposed to be, or this half's supposed to be the south side and this half's supposed to be the hill. I just got the 2 recommendations from the 2 employees there. So I didn't really know this until right now when I asked these guys if I could film some things inside there. But you need to get permission from people to start filming or something, so I don't know. But yeah, so now I need to consider that while doing that. What has my life gone to? I'm eating on the side of the road. Well, I'm only gonna eat a couple slices and then get moving because I do not feel safe eating here. And I definitely feel like I should not be doing this. So one time my friend Sash told me not to eat while moving and you're supposed to eat at a dinner table and stuff. And I never really listened to her, and now look where I've come. I'm eating on the side of the road in DC, and that's entirely my fault. So I do not know where my life has gone. Sorry, Mom. Okay, couldn't do it. I had to move to the hood of my car. This is just too hard trying to do it sitting down. Well, let's see how this goes. It's really interesting to see why they put the sauce on top. I've never seen it done that way. Whoa. I mean, the first thing you get is just tomato. The insane amount of tomato they put on this. Holy crap. It tastes fresher? I don't know. Oh, I love that honey. The honey's so good. I mean, it's good pizza. Like, I just don't think there's anything really that special about it, other than the sauce and the honey. But that's not enough. It's just not enough. I mean, it's good. There's a lot of cheese on this though. It just doesn't feel like a balanced pie. I wish the sauce was cooked a little bit more. I like the fresh taste, but it kind of almost tastes raw. I don't know if I like that. It's definitely like not to my taste. Oh, I forgot, they had the cornmeal on the bottom, which I like. Adds a little bit of crunchiness to everything, but like the pizza's already too crunchy, so this would work great on just like a regular thin crust. I think the thin crust would be better, personally. All right, well, time to move on to the next place. Pie Pizzeria, great for crunchy crust if you like that. I'm not into that much. Availability to get a lot of toppings on, variety in pie flavors, and if you want like a deep dish style, I don't know if St. Louis style is for me. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that sauce on top. It just tasted too raw, in my opinion. It was okay. It was like a 6 out of 10. Anyway, moving on. Not the best pizza in DC. I probably would not spend 20 bucks for a pie of this caliber. And this is a small, so, I mean, it's just a lot of money, so. Well, all right, we'll see you guys later. Okay, so just got to DC Pizza right here. It's like a nice little quaint little joint. It's a build your own type of spot. So it's the first one of those we've been to today. So that's nice that you can customize everything. You know me, a sucker for variety. So I just wanted to show you the menu real quick. Yep, there you go. I mean, the prices are pretty standard. They're pretty good actually for compared to everywhere else we've been to today. Build your own's $10, not bad. We only have really the traditional type of crust. I'm thinking this is a flatbread type of situation. And then they got all these different types. So you can get a red pizza, and I think you can get a white pizza, and you can get a green pizza here as well. They got a bunch of customization options. And then on the back they have these different types of specialty pizzas you can get. I heard this is a really good one to get, honey Sriracha, and the pesto is always an excellent option, and the barbecue pork and apple delicious is good. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask these guys what is good to eat here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and order something. Okay. Okay, so I was wrong about this place. This place is actually just regular pizza. It's not anything crazy. It's more like the flatbread style actually. You look at right here. But yeah, this isn't Detroit style pizza. I think I was confused with a different place. That might be the next place we're going to. But I got the honey Sriracha pizza. It looked like it was one of the more popular things on the menu. So this kind of is like reminiscent of like pizza and stuff. They wouldn't let me film anything inside again like everywhere else did. I think it's because of COVID or because they don't think I'm professional or anything, or which I'm not. So it's fair. It's fair that I'm not allowed to go into these places yet. But one day I'll film something inside a place. Okay. Anyway, so let's see how this goes. So again, same criteria. This is a really thin crust pizza. It's got some leopard spotting. It's got some. Oh wow, that's a big bird. It's got some nice color to it. So let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm being surrounded by birds. They're like mad close, like they know something, like I don't.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Nothing separates this pizza from anything else. Yeah. They're not bad, don't get me wrong. It's just, why would I spend money on this? I mean, granted it was cheaper than the other places, so maybe that's why. But I was hoping for a good cheap slice and like quality. I don't know, is that too much to ask? Not much to say, not really. I mean, whenever I have a lot to say about something, it usually means it's a good thing. Like, it usually means it's a good pizza. But with this one, the best thing you got going for you is like this crust. I think they have the cornmeal crust too. When did that become a thing, by the way? When do people do cornmeal on crust? Like, when did I miss that out? When did I miss out on that stuff? But this is like a generic pizza joint. Don't waste your money, don't come here, it's not worth it. Well, at least on this pizza. But I find that most places that do this style pizza, where it's like pick your own toppings and like just throw it on and then go through a conveyor belt. It's like, it's great because it's your choice, it's your pizza, like you made a personal connection to it and it's good. But it's not impressive. It's not like someone went out of the way to create a meal and make something special so that you could enjoy it too, you know? Like, I don't know, it just feels like you just threw a bunch of stuff together and called it a meal. Yeah, definitely just gonna go to the next pizza place. Yeah, not worth your money. All right, on to the next one. Hey guys, so I'm on my way to Eto. That's the actual Detroit style pizza place, and it's supposed to be really good, so I'm really excited about that. But on the way there, I saw some like really beautiful architecture, and like it's like golden hour, and lights are hitting the building really well. So I just wanted to give like a quick like reel of what's going on, like what the neighborhood here is like. I think this is called U Street Corridor near Logan Circle Park, and there's a bunch of buildings here that just look really pretty. So I'm just gonna show like a quick little montage and something like that. So I'm here at Redlight and I'm ordering my pizza, but it's kind of really loud in here. In there, it's got a really nice like bar, sit-down type mood where they have an outdoor patio and everything, so it's all good. It's like a nice place. It's a nice spot to go and like drink with your friends and have a nice slice of pizza. It looks pretty dope. The staff's all cool. They got a cool vibe to them. I mean, this place is like real popping off. They got a bunch of artwork. Good. They really paid attention to the interior design. I really like the spot. I just don't think I was really allowed to go in and film anything again this time. So, I mean, it is what it is at this point. But yeah, one thing about the menu, I was trying to talk and go down the menu, but it was too loud because of the music they're playing. They got good music selection, by the way. But what I wanted to point out was that they have vegan options, which is like very forward for a pizza joint, and they had all these different types of cheeses, which was really surprising. They had like bechamel sauce, or not even, that's not a type of cheese, but like they had a bechamel sauce as a layer, which is really interesting. And they had a lot of different variations on like different types of pizzas. It was very interesting with the selection of things they had. It didn't look like there was a ton of variety, but it looked like what they did was pretty selective. So it looks like they paid a lot of attention to what they make here. So really excited to try this pizza. Okay, so I just got my pizza from Redlight, and I'm trying to find somewhere to eat. I didn't want to eat there because it was far too loud. It seems like there was too much going on, and there was a lot of people there, so I didn't feel like sitting down there to eat. So I'm gonna quickly try and find somewhere to eat real quick. I don't want to eat in my hood. I'm trying not to eat in the hood of my car again, especially on the street that I'm on. There's a lot of people here, there's a lot of traffic, so I'm trying to find somewhere a little bit more peaceful to eat. I just got back home. In the first video, or in the first clip, I thought I was just gonna go to a random place so I could find a bathroom first and then try to find to eat somewhere, but that didn't work out. There's nowhere in DC to eat, nowhere in DC to find somewhere to pee, so I just ended up driving all the way home, and I'm in different clothes. It's actually a different day. I don't know how I lost my footage for that day, so I needed to refilm from the Redlight Pizza place. So I went back, got another pizza. So this is not a first reaction. I'm not gonna have the same reaction that I had last time, but like I know what to expect from this place, so it might not as shock me as much, might not leave as much of an impact, but I mean it's still gonna be a good pizza. So on first glance, you can see this is a huge pizza box. Like this is ridiculous. This is a real thick, chunky boy. It's got sturdiness. It's got oomph, right? So I really like the packaging they did here. I really like how sturdy and like powerful the box is. You know, a lot can go into branding and messaging. So when you open the pizza box, you can see that a lot of space is left actually. So I don't know why they did that, and I don't know. I feel like you could fit a much bigger pizza, but this place only has one size pizza. I thought there would be a small and large size, considering how big the box is. But no, this is the only type of pizza, only size pizza that they have. So, but I'm still really excited to try it. It still looks really good. It's a really tasty looking pizza. The other pizza I had was called the Motown, and it was kind of like a spaghetti and meatball type deal on top of a Detroit style pizza, and that was really good. Anyway, this is a Detroit style pizza, so it's a little bit different. I've never really had Detroit style pizza before with Redlight, and I will tell you, Detroit style pizza is nothing to be slept on. It is one of my new favorite pizzas. It is so good. It is delicious. I love everything they did with the pizza. It's phenomenal. Look at the size of that crust. Look how thick this is. Look at that beautiful browning. It's got some pale spots, but you know, that's okay. So I think this one actually has a bechamel sauce on top of it. But I think Detroit pizza, what they do have like this thick crust that they beautifully brown, and then they have cheese on top, and then they do sauce on the top. So they'll do bread, cheese, and then sauce and toppings. So it's a really interesting mix on how they do this. But oh my god, it looks so good. Oh, we knocked it out of the park again. That first pizza I had, it blew my mind. It was so good. And this one's the same. Oh, I added banana peppers on here because I realized I like acidity and sweetness on pizzas because it adds such a different contrast to everything that's going on. So that was a personal add on mine. But wow, this is so good. I mean, like, I don't know if you can hear this. Like, listen to that crunch. And look at that bread pull, that gluten development. Oh, that's so good. The crust is chewy. It's light. It's airy. It's so much browning. It tastes like it has a little bit of seasoning on it. There's not a lot of crust, and there's more room for cheese and toppings to go on, which I really like about Detroit style pizza. And I love how much bread they give you, like how much dough is in here. It's such a good balance. They can do no wrong here. However, this pizza is pretty small, but it's not really of a shareable size. And they charge you about, I think the cheapest pie is $12 for like a plain cheese, all the way up to like $20 for their specialties. And you can build your own, and they have vegan options and gluten-free options, which is very for them. But this is kind of an expensive pie, but I mean, to me, it's worth it. This is a delicious pie. Got caramelized onions. I have bechamel sauce on here, on top of some kind of cheese. I don't know what it is, but the only thing missing from this is a proper cheese. They don't use a rich enough cheese, in my opinion. But wow, that is so good. Oh yeah, they have pierogies in this. I forgot they had pierogies. If you don't know what pierogies are, they're kind of like these little dumplings made out of potatoes. Oh, they're so satisfying. They're like little bites of explosions of mashed potatoes when you bite into it. Oh, it's so good. It's carb on carb action. Like, you can't go wrong with that. Oh, it's so good. Little crushed bacon bits. Oh, there's so much little pockets of air in here. It is a decadent pizza. Unbelievable. It's so good. I pretty much filmed my entire reaction to this at this point, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. To the very end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Here's my top recommendations for the pizza in DC you actually have to really try. So, number one for me, the winner is going to be Redlight. That pizza was phenomenal. I was thinking about it for weeks after I finished eating there. And I filmed this maybe 2 weeks ago, so this is... I've been thinking about that pizza for about 2 weeks. Like, it changed my definition of what pizza could be and what it could taste like. Detroit-style pizza, like 100%, I'm going to go to Detroit and eat some more pizza because that pizza was really good. However, it is a little pricey for pizza, but I mean, DC in general is a little bit pricey. On the price scale, it's actually pretty mid because all the other Neapolitan places I tried were at least $20. So if you want more bang for your buck, I think Redlight is probably more appropriate. However, DC, the prices there are atrocious anyway. Moving on. What comes in for number two, another must try for me, was Timber Pizza Go, because it super surprised me on what I actually really like on pizzas. So it kind of, again, it changed my expectations of what a pizza can be, and it shifted my taste preferences towards something with a little bit of spice and a little bit of acidity and sweetness. So spicy honey and sweet drops are some of my favorite toppings to go on a pizza. If I could combine the Redlight Pizza and the Timber Pizza Co. Company pizza together, I would take the best of both and create a Detroit-style pizza with sweet drops and some soppressata and some spicy honey and probably some rich buffalo mozzarella from the Neapolitan styles, and combine that all into one delicious, beautiful, big, thick, chunky boy, and probably that'd be my favorite pizza ever, and that'd be a 10 out of 10. But none of these pizzas came really close for a 10 out of 10 for me. They were close. I would say Red Light was probably a 9, and then Timber Pizza Co. was 8.5. Best Neapolitan pizza in DC for me would probably have been Two Amy's. Two Amy's is a little bit cheaper than Il Canale or Pizza Paradiso, and Pizza Paradiso was just, I don't know if I got some kind of wrong pizza, but like I don't think it belongs on the top 100 pizzas on the country list. Like, it just nothing about it really impressed me. So maybe they should switch from Neapolitan, get out of that league or something. I don't know. But Two Amy's, it delivered. It had rich, beautiful mozzarella. It was beautiful upper spotting, delicious. Everything about it was a good pizza. It's just that it was, for Neapolitan, I think, is a different style of pizza, and I just prefer more American style pizzas, like New York or traditional or Detroit style pizzas. But the Neapolitan pizza, it was a little bit more on like the wet side, and it was kind of floppy, and it was, don't get me wrong, a great pizza, but it is, like, for what it was, it's like the best pizza I can find in DC. Neapolitan pizza. Well, those are my top 3 recommendations for pizzas in DC. All the other places were, good or okay to eat. I wouldn't say waste your money there, because there's a lot of places in DC to eat, and the 3 places I recommended, I think you'll get the most bang for your buck, and you won't waste as much money, because pizza in DC is way too expensive. I spent a lot of money on this video. Anyway, yeah, if you like this video, or if you found any use on it, and you want to see more type of this content, please like, comment, subscribe, hit all the notification bells, everything. So, yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching the video all the way to the end, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh wait, one more thing. Levain, you are doing something magical. Whatever you're doing, $4 a cookie, that's insane, but it is very worth it. I had an experience. I don't know what happened to me. I think there's crack in the formula, but whatever you're doing, keep on doing it. And everyone go spend your money at Levain. Okay, that's it. Bye.